Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reacting and reviewing chapter 1045 of One Piece. Oh my god. I don't even want to get it. I don't want to waste too much time. I am super excited. There's no break next week. I am surprised. I thought that Oda would take another break or something like that just to like screw us. But we're just going to keep on going. I honestly think that there's a good chance that Kaido might be taken out this chapter. But we'll see. Let's just get into it. I'm excited. Yeah, color spread is Sea of Liberty. I don't know, is that the title of the chapter? But it's got all the Straw Hats doing some stuff, and it looks like they're at like a, I don't know, this is like a weird, like, it's like a stall or something like that. But also the ship. Either way, it's cool. I'm down. Oh, okay, let's just keep moving on. Oh, boy. Wheeze. I was certain you were dead. Me too. Given that you're transferring your rubber powers to other things, I suppose I can interpret this as the awakening of your paramecia powers. But something doesn't add up. Body transformations like that are a trademark of zone powers. Oh, interesting. So like Luffy's basically gonna learn that his Devil Fruit is zoned by Kaido breaking it down for him and like dissecting what exactly is going on. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kaido just chomped on him. Why you? No, Kaido did not just eat Luffy. And you could see him like bouncing around in Kaido. Gum balloon. Oh god, this is the worst thing for Kaido. And Kaido's being lifted up in the air as Yamato and Momo look on in like disbelief. Oh my goodness, he's like a balloon animal now. What is that? What's happening? I don't understand. Kaido is getting fatter. Was that always one of his forms? Curses, what's wrong with me? My body isn't made of rubber. Oh, I see. Two lights. Wait, what? What the heck? Gum. Escape rocket. What the heck just happened? Hold on. Did Luffy just light his fingers on fire and then use it as like a propulsion to get out of Kaido's stomach? What in the world? Oh, I see two lights. Oh no. It's Kaido's nostrils. and then that's his head. This is wacky. This is so weird. So escape rocket. Kaido basically just throws him up. He just zipped up into the sky as he was letting go of all the air in him. What? Gum Luffy? Oh! What? Oh! Gum giant. So Luffy went up into the clouds and then came down a giant. This is exactly what I thought his Devil Fruit was gonna be once it awoken. I mean, after we saw last week and whatever. This is oh my god, this is amazing. What? I'm in just as much disbelief as Momo and Yamato at this point. Kaido's just like, what in the hell's going on here? What is that? Why do I hear Luffy's voice coming from there? Is that him? Oh, Kaido just bit his arm or something. Gum. Jump. Bruh. We are watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit or literally any kind of Looney Tune thing going on. As he jump ropes back down to Onigashima. Blast breath. Yow! Oh no, he took the full brunt of the blast breath. Uh-oh. Oh man, he's like charcoal. That does it. What? Hold on, I gotta look at this panel. His feet are, it's like Sonic the Hedgehog. As he zips his way back up to Onigashima using just the propulsion of his legs spinning around in a weird way. Gum, conqueror of the three worlds. Ragnaroku. This is insane. Kaido just knocked his head, just his head, all the way down into Onigashima. And I feel like I need to narrate this because this is just so insane. This is so insane. He knocked his head all the way down into Onigashima, into like the main body of the Onigashima. Luffy's eyes are popping out, and everybody's like, what the heck is going on here? Everybody's eyes are popping out. So there's definitely like an area of effect going on. Like, what in the world? You got Law, Kid, Chopper, Nami, and Tama. And as Luffy squeezes his head back into the hole, back up to the roof, it's like something from a comic strip. Yeah, definitely. I'm having such a good time watching Luffy just goof around. Ugh. I'm also, comic strips exist in One Piece. I guess it's not as a I mean, does that make it more meta or less meta if they actually exist? Interesting. Ugh. Well, that was a very entertaining show, but you've reached your limit, haven't you? You cannot defeat me. Shut up. Oh, no. Who says I'm at my limit? Oh, no. As he drains of all of his power, and because he looks like an old man. I mean, Luffy's going to be fine. Let me just say that. But I'll tucker it out. He's like an old man now. Oh my goodness. This is silly. And Kaido's just like, oh yeah. I was dying before this. Okay. Hold up. So Luffy is acting like a goofy old man right now. Okay. Chopper also... Okay, I'm going to get onto this after I finish reading. But I want you guys to put a pin in that. Oh yeah, I was dying before this. Wow, it takes a lot of energy. You have my assurances. After you die, someone will tell your tale of your great battle. I don't need any of that. Once we're dead, the only thing that's left is bones. Oh my god. Is Luffy... It really is Luffy. It just didn't look like him because his hair and clothes turned white. But his voice is nearly dying out. This can't end yet. Momo, Tama, Kinemon, Pedro. Whoa, careful or you'll die. So he's going back into his gear, in gear 5 or his awakening. You actually think I'm afraid of that? Come on, heart, hit that beat. Very well then. Yeah, that's the sound. Bump, bada, bump, bada, bump, bada, bump, bada, bump. Look out, Luffy. Huh? What am I looking at? Luffy, okay. Kaido swings. He hits Luffy's head. Luffy's face wraps around all the spikes. He looks insane. What? Says Yamato. Oh my goodness. This is a wacky chapter. This is insane. Luffy's like jumping around. His head's like smushed. And now he's like, his head's smushed. And did he get hit on the heading? Okay. 3, 2, 1, 0 as he blasts off towards Kaido. And he's like, I don't know if is this an old move where he like spins his arms around in like a tornado kind of thing? What does all of this mean? He turns all white. He uses the colors of armament and of Supreme King, conquerors and armament, obviously, and can transfer his powers to other things. I've never seen such freewheeling combat before. There is no one in this world who can defeat me. Oh. What the? Luffy just... Wait. What is happening here? Okay. I'm going to turn the page in a second, but it looks like Luffy just punched a hole through Kaido's head. I don't think that's the case. Is it that goofy? Is it that goofy and like cartoony that he can punch a hole through somebody's head without killing them? because his face comes back to normal after Luffy retracts. Isn't this fun, Kaido? Bruh. Okay. So this was an insane chapter. Out of my mind here reading this. Okay. So Kaido aptly says it's like a comic strip. Luffy, all of his forms are so weird. Also, that shot of him turning into a giant. I knew he could. Okay. I absolutely knew that he could transform into a giant. After he, like, stretched his arm out, just, like, willy-nilly to grab Kaido out of Onigashima's skull and was just like, whatever, fine. I knew that there was a moment where we will come to where he could just get big and it's like nothing. That brings up the hat that presumably it's Joy Boy's hat, but Ian Sama's hat, that's probably Joy Boy, which makes me wonder did Joy Boy have two hats? One for when he was like a normal person's size and one for when he was big? Or was he always big? This was such a wacky chapter. It's like we've never had a chapter. Oh, the chapter title is actually Next Level. I completely missed that. It's not Sea of Liberty. It's Next Level, which makes sense. And we don't have a break next week. Okay, before I forget, I want to go back to Luffy losing his awakening for a minute. So he's starting to power down. He's losing his stuff. He's starting to go back, and he looks like an old man, and he starts talking kind of like an old man. Does this mean that Chopper, via his rumble balls, maybe he can't do it naturally, but via his rumble balls, does this mean that he has awakened? Does this mean that Chopper is also awakened? Because when he goes into his monster point and then uses the rumble ball to extend it, the result is him getting small and weak. And that's basically what happens here. Luffy, I mean, he doesn't get small, but like Luffy becomes like an old man, all tuckered out, and he's got like the frown lines and all that. Has Chopper been artificially making himself awakened this entire time? Is his monster point his awakening? And he's just been pushing himself into that. Thus why when he goes into its monster point, that's why when he goes into his monster point, he loses his strength entirely, because it's basically an effect of like, oh, one, you're going into an awakening form, but two, also he's forcing himself to go into an awakening form. And then once he masters that, he gets small, I think, in general. And now when he pushes himself to go further by using it for a longer period of time, using the rumble balls, he becomes small and an old person. Did Chopper awaken his fruit artificially all them years before? Okay. So, okay, well, we're going to need some explanation on that, Oda. I do really, really like Luffy being like, I can't give up. This is not over, because he's got people to think about: Momo, Tama, Pedro, all the people that have been suffering this entire time. Even though he's goofy, even though he's a goofy guy. Oh, and Kinemon. Even though he's goofy, he is still thinking about them. That is awesome. I like that he hasn't, just because he's goofy and he's laughing and whatever, he has not lost track of what really matters. I can't get over so many of these forms. So obviously he's used Balloon before. I feel like he's probably used Escape Rocket before, but you could see Kaido so Kaido ate him. He literally ate him. And then Luffy was just bouncing around inside of him. Then he went Balloon, and Kaido was just floating up, he lost his ability to control his trajectory of flight, and he was floating up into the sky. And then Luffy's just like, oh, okay, I'm done with this. There's light. I think it's Kaido's nostrils, and he comes out of Kaido's mouth by using his escape rocket and then flies up into the sky. This panel is so cool. I love it. Kaido's surprised, but like, oh my God, it's like, I can't get over it. This is insane. We do not have a break next week. So I'm excited to see what happens next week too. I just can't get over these forms. So all of these forms, some of them are new. Obviously, the giant is new. Whatever the heck is going on where him spinning his legs to get back up to Onigashima is new. It's just so wacky. And I love that Kaido has like trying to understand what's going on because he has a very extensive knowledge of zone type devil fruits and has been around long enough to see what other paramecia are like. So I love that he's like breaking it down where he's like, this is not normal. This is different. This is very, very odd. Because in all reality, if Luffy was just a normal zone or normal paramecia, he might be able to make the ground bouncy by awakening. He might be able to make certain things bouncy and rubber-like, but none of this would be going on. None of this weird, wacky antics would be happening. This is because Luffy's a zone type with the Nika Nika fruit. This is so weird and unexpected, and I wonder if anybody knew. Like, does Kaido even know that the Nika Nika fruit exists at all? Or is this like he's just seeing this power I mean, obviously everybody for the past 800 years is seeing this for the first time. But what I'm saying is, like, has he had any inkling that this might exist? This is insane. I genuinely, I don't know. I don't know what, like, you have, like, I'm right there with Momo and Yamato where they're just like, bruh, this is weird. Kaido's doing his best. Luffy put a hole in his face for a brief minute. Like, I think that Yamato genuinely thought that Luffy punched a hole through his head. Like, just straight through, end of story. Because that's definitely what it looks like. But obviously his face is whole again once Luffy retracts his arm. This is weird. This is so weird. And I love every minute of it. I do like that this farm has somewhat of a time limit. Luffy's probably pushing himself. He's probably pushing himself to keep going until the fight is over. But I do like that it has a time limit. And we're back, and it's not just, oh, he can awaken and do whatever the heck he wants, right? Which is not unexpected. I'm not surprised by that. I can't get over this. This is so weird and crazy. I never expected Oda, in my wildest dreams, for Oda to do this. Okay, I don't know if I could say anything more about this. Well, so Luffy's insane. Kaido's breaking down his devil fruit. Maybe Chopper is awakened. I love Luffy's. Okay, so obviously it's because he's like all burned up from the blast breath, but I love the shot of him like all burned up and you can just see his eyes and his teeth. I like that look. He kind of looks like Joy Boy in a sense. Because he is Joy Boy, obviously. I am just so flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted, guys. I'm going to leave it there because that's all I can really say. Leave a like if you enjoyed what I had to say. Make sure to leave a comment. I would love to have a conversation about this because this is weird. And I will see you. Oh, and subscribe, I guess. I would love to see you guys next video. See you soon.